I need to put my flashlight on the charger. I forgot. Night. All right, that's going. Do your thing, flashlight. I need you. Now let's get the game started. I just heard the dumbest, like, saw a video. Games, this is a Miyamoto quote, apparently. I don't know how old it is. Like, games eventually stop running when newer versions come out, but films remain forever. What the hell kind of a dumbass quote is that? Like, is that a mistranslation or something? Is that being taken out of context, maybe?
Whoa!
Because that is a dumbass quote.
Yes. What the hell?
And disrespectful. Dumbass disrespectful quote.
Hey.
And whoever that was said it best. What the hell? It's the only response you can have to a dumbass quote like that. All right, let's take a look at the quests. 48, 33, 28, 38, 39, 30, 30, 32, 30, 44. Damn, woman. 36, 41. I ain't playing games, huh? I think what I'm gonna do here is to knock out a few of these no level things and see what happens. Like, what kind of level does it throw at me and whatnot when I walk towards them? I think I'm gonna pull up a spoiler-free missables guide or something like that and just go to the next chapter. Hey Soren, how's it going? All right, speaking of which, just in case I need it, let's get type it. There we go. Missables. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say chapter 5. Nothing says 5. 6, 4. All right, there's 2 chapter 4 entries. Recruit somebody and get a busted scale part. So I guess that means that I think that means we're good. It says Xenoblade X does not have any points of no return. Even after you complete the story, you can still freely explore the map and accomplish missions. So that's good. Alright. I want to do these named NPCs, go up to their faces and see what they have to say. I'd say in between chapter 5 and 6, since you beat 5 and didn't start 6. Yep, that's where I am, Soren. That's incredible. Okay, I assume those are the same missions, so.
Yes.
Am I right?
Or am I wrong? I think you're wrong.
Yes.
All right, let's go accept those quests.
Am I right?
All right, Regina. What level are you? 26. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna wait. You think I'm gonna do the blue ones? Hello, welcome to the Universal Renown Candidate and Credited Crest. I've been pondering how we can better serve our human client. Director blah blah blah's quickest and blah 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 mutually beneficial business. So I've decided to share the technology we Manon pride ourselves with everyone. With everyone, yes. And to share it at an honest price, perhaps. Come to us for all your needs, from paper napkins to interstellar generation ships. All right. Everything is stocked here and canned incredible. Or at least that was what I was hoping to offer clients, yes, because it sounds insanely profitable, doesn't it? But this running a business stuff is hard, right? It's just been one obstacle after the next. But now that you've come along, I think my luck might have turned around, yes, or so I might ask. First, I'd like you to take a look at something on our ship, okay? It won't take much time at all, and I promise it maybe make it be worth the trouble. Sure. Then, we have a deal, yes? Many thanks. I can tell that you'll be an excellent customer. And I promise to treat you with respect and integrity. So come spend all your money at Ken Incredible House of Fine Wares. Talk to person on ship. Now that that's resolved, I must be on my way, okay? I'll explain things more detail next we speak. Oh, and over there, you'll see a super amazing warp device installed. Takes you directly to the ship, so fast. No speedy convenient. Anyways, they're waiting. Alright.
Listen.
Listen to me. I'll listen to you.
Hey.
Fascinating, right?
Welcome to the Manon ship. I think you'll join the rest of the space in agreeing to offer the finest in amenities. How do you like the ride here? Our warp devices pack a kick, yes. The classic Manon technology there. From ether to warp drives, we have it all, don't we? But maybe I should continue from where I left off earlier. During the time it took to move here, after establishing our present friendship with your people, we Manon created a number of items to sell, you see. They're based on thorough market research and guaranteed to hit the human spot. Or it was the plan, right? However, the culture barrier is harder to overcome than we thought. While the technology involved is practically primitive, we're having an incredibly difficult time actually coming up with everyday products. From washing things in diluted chemicals to slathering paint on your face, your human needs are well, they're incredibly strange, aren't they? Inscrutable, beyond the grasp of all logic, even. Literally impossible to fathom, perhaps, yes? That's it. So we decided to forget about everyday products and make weapons instead, since the needs of most species are essentially the same in that area, aren't they? They want power, yes, convenience, deluxeness. And Manan weapons have all that and more, okay? So I'm very, very certain humans will agree to buy so many. But. Well, the cultural barrier is pretty high, isn't it? I'm worried that humans might not understand how amazing these weapons really are. Maybe. So. This is where the favorite part comes in. All right. I want you to try some of the weapons we made here in the field. And then go tell all the other humans how amazing they are. Word to mouth, right? I'll set you up with one of our latest models and you get started, all right? Take it and go hunt the indigents. Quick like and things. One of the more wild and flamboyant you can fight, the better the advertisement. It might even make humans lining up at the door. Oh yes, all right. Ken Candid's future is in your hands. That's incredible. Is it a pun? Perhaps a triple pun. All right. Use whatever's to defeat whatever. Use whatever to defeat whatever. Use whatever to defeat whatever. All right, next quest.
Listen.
You say listen to me.
Hey.
Hey there. Can I ask for your help with something? I was wondering, it was wonderful that we began living when the Manan truly is, but as you probably know, any sudden surge in population brings with it a certain problems. Start ranting about how Manan are so annoying and wishy-washy. Query. Food shortages? Water shortages? That will likely be a problem at some point, yes. But rather outside my area of expertise. I speak of something we need just as much as food, perhaps even more. Water. New LA is looking at a huge shortage in clean, potable water. We're trying to build a purification plant on a lake outside the city, but indigents are preventing us from transporting materials to the site. Might I convince you to secure the route for us? Once we can ship in the necessary materials, the project shouldn't take long. Wow. Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't like these blue-green quests. They're annoying. Just make them blue. Just make them green. Just make them orange. Stop making them change colors. Need something? Well, too bad, because none of these are operational right now. Something new blades deal a real big number of them, and now I get back to pieces. These kids no love, I tell you. Think this is some video game where you can wreck their ride and have a fix tomorrow. Yes, I think it's just like that. We're no freaking wizards here. You know? Yeah, aren't you supposed to be like mechanics and engineers? It takes materials to patch up a skull, not to mention labor and technical know-how. And why'd you mention it? You're a blade too, right? I figured cleaning up your co-workers' messes is part of your job. Any interest in helping out? Nothing too tricky, I promise. I just need 40 pieces of stuff. If you get them, they make the pit repair job done overnight. He's wood. Sure. That's what I like to hear. Your prayer to the blades. Once you get the 40 pieces of wood, bring it back. May I interject, perhaps? You have to. You mentioned scale repairs, didn't you? I'm talking about plating refits for one of the brought in yesterday, right? Yeah. And 40 pieces of wood is inefficient, isn't it? One Noka mirror stone is all you need. Things like this are why you humans keep falling apart as technology advances, no? Watch your mouth, pipsqueak. If you bring it to the Manan ship, I'll refine it into all the materials required for the repairs. Then you can witness the working of a true scientist, or science. You're on. Can't wait to see you turn one Noka mirror stone into an entire job's worth of materials. I guess I've done it. By Jove, I think I've done it. I appreciate it.
What? What? Ugh.
Charge, flashlight, charge. Wow, it's doing light thingies.
Cool. Pardon?
Hello. Did you bring Noka mirrors? Yeah, not very high quality, is it? Though I suppose it's enough to use for this Earth scale. Would you wait a moment? Diner, I hope it serves our purpose. You were surprised the refinement process was so quick. Yes, surprised by a total superiority of Manan technology. Of course you are. Our science is the finest in all of the universe, isn't it? Not only will these refined materials repair your skill, they will also begin to bring its lacking defenses up to a reasonable standard. Take them to the human waiting for them in test hangar.
Uh-huh.
Damn. Talking to mad smack.
Fascinating, right? Listen.
Your fevered human technology cannot withstand Manan might or some shit. I don't know. Who knows what the hell they say. There's only one way to get off a ship. Whee! Shit. Here we go. I've been waiting. Kept you waiting, huh? Ah, you're back. Comes about. Ah, yes, hello. I suspect the materials are too much for human hands to manage, right? So I came. Yeah, I just bet, Grumble. So where are these materials you went on refined? Are these them? Wait, this is... But that's not. Oh, hold on there. Oh, that's how it works. Damn, man, that's actually pretty clever. Oh, sorry, kind of nerded out for a minute. Still, these materials are impressive. They've been refined using a process we've never even thought about. I can see how these would be a cinch to work with, and the results should be better than ever. Amazing stuff. Guess Shimanon win this round. Yes, obviously. Perhaps you won't be so quick to doubt us in the future. Manon technology is the finest in all of the universe, you know. So you will share your refinement process with us then? This technology would mean a drastic uptick in our efficiency. What? No. I'm sorry, but that's probably not possible, is it? Why not? Because teaching it is such a pain in the... because that's proprietary Manon science. Yes, that's it. I can't give it away, can I? I'm so sorry, but my decision is final. A little fink. Here I swallow my pride and admit defeat, and that's how he responds. Hey, you blade their old hat in negotiating with the other races, right? You could try persuading him to share that tech with us. Not for free, of course. I tend to pay them for fair price for the information. You already come this far, so why don't you see it through to the end? These bitches got me running back and forth. What the hell is wrong with you? The pipsqueak.
Cool!
I should probably save. My. More business with me. Unfortunately, I have none with you. Okay, sorry. So sorry. Bye now. Yes, a new deal. I take it by your choice of words, you're offering some information or object of value in return. 5 pizzas. Offer Earth technology. Offer pay Aganabada in credits. Barter. I want to give him pizza. I am interested in your specialty products. Yes, very interesting. And what is that you'll be offering? Furniture. Promise luxury furniture fit for royalty. Show your prized collection of mint condition figurines. Offer the first food that pops in your head. Food, yes, food. I will concede that in cuisine alone, Earth culture shows remarkable promise, doesn't it? But I see little reason to trade it for when I need only walk into town and eat it. However, if you insist, I am willing to try a local delicacy of New LA.
Do your best, okay? Fascinating, right? Listen!
The pizza place seems like the best one, but let's take a look. That's the choice I want to make. Xenoblade X Pip. All right. Achieve all objectives. I don't think it matters. I think we just grab food. I think we just bring him a smorgasbord. It says achieve all objectives.
Hey, listen.
Give me pizza.
Move out!
Unfortunately, I ran out of dough for today, so I'll have to level over the frozen pies. 1,000 credits and just as good and fresh as Army Pizza guaranteed. Bye. Frozen or no, I put love in all my pies, guaranteed to blow you away.
Move out! Pour that pizza!
Looking for a new LA delicacy, huh? Well, try my special house. My house special. The Calorie Bomber. The juicy hamburger with all the trimmings. 700 credits.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Huh? I'm impressed.
So was your mama. Ha! We're getting some coffee too.
Welcome.
What do they sell here? A spicy hot dog with the works, guaranteed to stay molten lava hot from the first bite to the last. 600 credits. Order up. Yeah, don't worry. This baby will rock the pants off the Xeno buddy. Assuming he wears pants and it's super hot. So be careful. All right, Pipsqueak. I'm hitting him with a mountain of food. He's got to do everything I want now. He's got a food-based culture. We'll work for food. That's their way. How's it going, Private Time Cat? How you brought your American delicacies. Then maybe hand me your personal American delicacies. Wait, are they trying to say hot dogs, hamburgers, and pizza are American delicacies? Damn it, Japan. Then maybe hand me your personal recommendations so I might sample it. Nah, bro. Is not American delicacy. What is this? So this is pizza. Chilled surface glistening with frosty flavor. Does it not? Into my mouth with you. This is amazing. I think my mouth may be alive for the first time. The gritty texture, yes. The crunchy cheese, yes. The unyielding pepperoni, yes. What's that? You're meant to heat it first. It doesn't matter. No, nothing matters except pizza. Culinary crown jewel of all the cosmos. Even the destroyer king whose wrath rent planets in twain would bow before the sheer forces of this deliciousness, wouldn't he not? I give thanks that I was born. Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. This man is in such ecstasy over the pizza that he's thanking his mother and father for giving birth to him. trade, yes. What? Oh, yes. Our material refinement technique next to this pizza. Offering that old thing seems taunting and insulting. Though not that won't stop me from doing so. You have a deal, friend. If you accept it. Of course, a silly little technological tidbit for a taste to quell a destroyer of kings, or the destroyer king, seems a little unfair. A certain right? Then I have no objections. But teaching you the refinement method seems inefficient. Why don't I simply perform it for you as a service from now on? You still receive the results, same as no further. Object. I can understand your desire to the refinement process of materials yourself, but from an efficiency standpoint, I really must recommend entrusting the Manan to handle production. Consider it a new chapter in our shared lives. Does that sound agreeable? Lovely. This is the most successful negotiation, hasn't it? I disagree. No. You must teach technology, not teach us to fish. Don't feed us fish. How fortunate are we to witness both our cultures take a grand step towards this day. I look forward greatly to what else our partnership may yield. Bro, I got some molten hot dogs. Man, what the hell? Man, what the hell? That's not cool. Man just forced. He's like, I'm like, nah, man. You said teach. And he's like, nope, no teach. And you accept the deal, obviously. So that's it. I'm like, wait.
What? Let me answer that. What? Leave this to me, okay?
What's wrong?
Elsa. Who the hell is Elsa? All right, so they do have new technology, new dialogues. Let's talk to them.
Let me answer that.
Our weapons are pretty much perfect if you need to fry fishy indigents and lophids and goggly and whatever. They do whopping damage, you know. Though I imagine you'd probably better off tackling bug-like indigents such as I don't care about their names, but all the same, you should really use CNC weapons if possible. You haven't lived until you're shocked. Oh my god, I get it. Stop advertising your shit so much.
Leave this to
Well,
me,
I sort of
okay?
lead the actual production of my associates. I prefer the easy job, which is to stand here and spout technology and interesting whatever. Did I mention that Matthews pays me a scrumptious pizza? I do a good job, and what I get in extra pie is if I feign reluctance at giving away our secrets, which is why I'm not going to say another word. He's kind of like my own personal pizza dispenser. He's probably be mad if he heard me say that, huh? Maybe I should manage this symbiotic relationship a little more carefully.
What's wrong?
My wife Elisa, who is nowhere to be found in the game yet, has a boutique in the commercial district. Apparently she gets Manan customers coming in sometimes. Fortunately, she's a little uneasy around Xenos, unfortunately. Or anyone who looks strange, actually. Lately, she's dreaded even opening her shop. It's really all that. It can't be that bad. I mean, the Manan pretty much do whatever we want. I mean, whatever you want, as long as there's pizza involved. Although, free pizza might just make them visit even more. Now that I'm thinking about it.
What's wrong?
I've got pretty used to dealing with Agamemnon. If it looks like he's going to gripe about something, I just order him a pizza. At this point, I just need to pull out my comms device and open the delivery menu to get him to do as I ask. So long as I provide pizza, I don't even need to pay him. It's so convenient. Alyssa. To the commercial district. Batman. Robin. Batgirl. I don't know who else is coming with me.
Well,
That was close. Could be a quest giver. Leroy.
Hey, listen. Careful.
I haven't talked to all the quest givers yet.
Have you heard?
What was that game we were playing where there was friendship levels and those friendship levels would go down if you bumped into people when walking around? What kind of shit was that?
Damn it.
What was that? Weird. Damn it, none of you are named Alyssa.
Wait till you hear this.
great.
Victoria. There's these two women that were up front here, but I've talked to them. Yeah, see, neither of them are named Alyssa either. Boulder Dash. Poppycocks. Soon the sun will
What do you
set.
think?
Then perhaps we will find this Alyssa.
Well,
And kill her.
hey,
Tracy's a new girl. Justin,
Wonderful, no?
hey,
we've talked to Justin before.
hey.
And we've talked to Tracy before, but she's like a nighttime girl. And so is Gina. She's nighttime only. But we've talked to Gina. Let's see if she updates her dialogue.
What's up? What's up? Here's the deal.
Hey! Damn it! Hey!
We gotta step up.
Hold on. 3 dots. Damn. Let's see if their dialogue is
Well.
updated. I have talked to these guys. But I didn't see them here during the day this time. They were only here at night,
Let me think.
which is new. No new dialogue, though. Coco. Tora. I do not see this Alyssa that you speak of.
Leave this to Tora.
I look in area that you say she work, but she no work in area that you say she working. Suspicious, yes. Me think you's liar.
Yes. Well,
Ganglion spy you are. Death is
Yeah.
the sentence.
damn, he knows.
Wait,
I'm
who's that?
finished.
Reggie? No, we've talked to them.
Hello. Oh. Hello.
Listen,
How goes? Got a second?
I know I haven't really changed chapters yet, but I'm kind of like
Thanks.
doubling up just to see if something advanced from all the quests and whatnot too. The missing Alyssa though. What is up with that? Wait, who's this? Oh, Christy. I can't tell you how many times we've talked to Christy. We're good. I'm not gonna bother.
Hey,
Hey, Dart. Dart. Hey, Dart. Viverda. Oh yeah, we've talked to Viverda. Why are you not
How
Alyssa?
goes?
There's no such thing as an Alyssa. I've been lied to. That guy's a
How
spy,
goes?
a ganglion spy. Clearly, we need to execute him. Alright. And with that, let's do the next quest. Next main quest, in fact. Exciting stuff. Since this Alyssa is a figment of that man's imagination. Or perhaps a spy. Oh wait, yeah, save. I was like, what am I doing here? Map, not map. Get my Elma woman, get the Lynn child, and get the furry elf-eared woman. I got both main characters and the furry elf woman. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Elma and Lynn are going to be required for every main mission, regardless. Wait, level 19? What the fudge? Abort. We got a level 19 damn orange quest here. What the hell? All right. Let's get this party started. We gotta knock that out first.
We have visitor!
So, that's the story.
And you're sticking to
I
it.
know it'll take you through some dangerous territory, but they're almost out of supplies.
I'm a bit surprised. Pathfinders should know better than to get stranded out there. Whose team is it?
Believe it or not, it's Lau's.
really? Lao?
Lowly
I
lay
thought
lay
he was
ho.
pretty on the ball.
If
Ho, lo,
only
lo, ho,
everyone
lay, lay,
organized
lowy,
and
lay.
together like Tatsu.
Lau's plenty capable when he actually gives a damn.
How do you mean?
Lately, the slacker's been wandering off mid-mission, leaving his men to do the heavy
Slacker.
lifting. Who knows what the hell that boy's thinking?
The hell was that? Ask if Leo might be in some sort of trouble. Say his behavior is disappointing at best. No worry.
If he is, he ain't said a peep about it to me.
Maybe muscles and mustache scare Lao away?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah. Wait, what'd you just say?
Well, whatever's up with Lao, his team still needs our help.
Right. No time to waste. And thanks.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. I feel like friend. I feel like I, in passing, sort of saw something that said friend in need when not reading that much. Like, just kind of skimming quickly for the words chapters and stuff. Friend. in need. No. I guess I just imagined that as admissibles. Friend. Nothing. All right. Damn, how many times do I gotta click? All right, friend. Nothing. All right, then we're good. I must have imagined it. Bring supplies to Satan's blah, 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 blah. In the desert bus. Oh shit, I want to play desert bus, bro. That game looks boring. Kitty, meow meow. How's it going, kitty? How's it going, kitty? Meow meow. Shit. Shit. Pickle. All right. While we're here, let's go to here, head south, see if I can get that, then head up to that quest. Obviously today is a shorter stream too, by the way, guys. Southwesterly we shall go. Remember that it's like that most Sundays. That might change at some point in the future as the clock moves forward and backwards and the sun sets sooner and later and all that. We'll see. We'll see. Wow. A G2 probe, just what I've always wanted. Oh, look, the little ring is there. Well, probably not the healthiest thing to do, but I don't give a damn. We're running up the ring, boys. Here we go. Oh, that was a big yawn. Yes, it was. Leaning ring. Dude, running up this. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Zoran. Running up this bad boy. That's some Rocky shit right there. We're in training. The big ass bird's nest or something? Is that a pineapple? What the hell's going on? I don't think I can get to it. It's gonna be somewhere over there. Yep, on the other side of that. We'll see if it lets us go around. Nope. Looks like I gotta go through some kind of entrance or cave thing or something. I'm not interested in all that damn shit. That's right. I'm just gonna go over here and do the damn quest. That's it. What the hell is a gormless monkey? And how does it get its gorm back? Poor damn thing lost its gorm.
Oh, hey!
Where's the other one? Aren't there normally 2 people per camp? There he is.
Listen.
Wow. So huge and scary, you say, huh? Alright, well, you wait here, huge and scary, while I, offload some of my Miriam stuff. How's it going, Ali's World? Alright, so you being the lowest, take 1,000, and by 1,000 I mean 10 times that amount. Alright, and you also take 1,000 times 10. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh man, I thought it would take me right back to it. I've been bamboozled. All right, we'll just go here instead. We'll go back to the desert bus. I want a olive tree, but I don't want to pay shipping. Bastards. They get you on the damn shipping. Where be the thingy? Alright. Yeah, see they want $8 shipping. Man, what the hell? That's actually not bad. That's like standard stuff. Pay shipping though, man. I'm cheap as hell. I ain't paying for shipping, man. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Why can't the man just have an olive tree shipped for free? I don't trust Amazon. I don't buy plants on Amazon anymore. They'll scam like at least 50% of the time. And there's no real telling because They have to have basically been selling them for years and had people come back like, yeah, it's been 2 years since I purchased that product. Yeah, that shit's a scam. Because these things aren't expected to bear like instantly, right? They're plants. They're not lettuce. All right, Satan. Give me your skull if you want to live. Skull jacking them. Oh, I didn't see you there, Gus. See? My bad. Have they corrected the sound bug in the cinematics? What sound bug? Also, never mind. Not important.
Man, you guys really saved our bacon. Now we can finally get back to work.
You have our thanks, and I'm sure Lao's as well.
Wait, you have bacon? Could I have
Don't
some?
mention it. We're just doing our job,
I
same
didn't
as
know I
you.
was saving it.
Do you guys
I
have
love
any
bacon.
idea where Lao is? Or why he just up and left like
Give me your
that?
fucking bacon.
No idea. And even less of an idea when he'll return.
I'm sure he's just giving us a chance to grow.
Sure he is.
Give me the bacon.
What? Don't give me that look. I still trust him. Mostly.
Hey, I'd be pretty upset if someone forgot to restock and then left me stranded.
Actually, that was our mistake, not his. He just left us dead weights behind while he finished the job. He's always been like that, actually.
Always. Wait, you must be...
Sidon, ma'am. I've been working with Lao since we were back on Earth. Truth be told, he's the only reason I ever made it into Project Exodus. Without his recommendation, I'd be long dead.
Me and Mondo worked on the Frontier Nav
Mondo.
development team. Needless to say, we've been big fans of Lao's ever since. Oh, I'm Shingo, by the way. And that there is Mondo.
I had no idea you guys had such respect for Lao. I'm sorry if it sounded like I was bad-mouthing him.
Anyway, are you all set here now?
Oh, we should be fine. Except...
Except what?
Well, we still have a probe to place, but the location is swarming with indigents. We usually let Lao do most of the fighting, and by most, I mean all.
If that's the case, we'd be happy to escort you.
Really? Wow! It'd be an honor to work with your team, ma'am.
You're thinking of getting Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for your first Xenoblade game. I highly recommend Xenoblade Chronicles 1 over Xenoblade 3. I'll explain
We'll move as fast
a little
as we
bit in a
can.
minute.
Tatsu getting oddly similar vibe from these two.
All right, so let us save the video game. First off, Xenoblade 3 fails at being a Xenoblade game, if you ask me. One of the things that makes a Xenoblade game is if you... Oh, no, it definitely doesn't have the best story. So if you look here at this image here, right? There's this big giant robot in the sky. That's not just decorative, right? That's not just decorative. So I would say Xenoblade 3 has the worst story of them all, because I include the side quests as part of the story, and the world and the people within it as part of the story. And I gotta tell you, Xenoblade 3 has some of the worst side quests of any video game I've ever played. I think if you just do the main quest and call it a day, you know, it has a few plot holes and whatever. But other than that, you know, it's fine. It's a fine video game. But if you do the side quests, oh my boy, oh damn, Them side quests though. Like unironically, they introduced this mechanic. Okay, they introduced this mechanic where instead of noticing someone needs to quest and then going up to them and getting the quest, instead you notice they need the quest, you sit there and watch them talk about the quest from a distance. Then you go and gather information on the quest by talking to other NPCs. Then you go to the lunch table and you sit down and talk about your feelings. All the characters in your party, all them motherfuckers got some damn comment about their feelings about the quest. And they're normally just pointless shit. And you're just like, get on with it. I just don't care what you have to say. And then it's like, okay, now let's go talk to the person who we originally were watching, who put us on mind about this possible quest. And then they tell us all the same shit with a little bit of extra information mixed in. So we just wasted like all this damn time when we could just walk to him and did a back and forth with him. And after you did all that, it's like, okay, what's the miraculous side quest you're about to start? It's time to go do chores so that you can collect stickers. Okay, I took out the garbage. I got a sticker. I helped with this maintenance hatch. I got a sticker. Like, unfucking ironically, there's a quest like that. And that quest is not the exception. It's the rule when it comes to side quests. It is the most boring thing I've seen in my life or experienced in my life. I can definitively speak on the Xenoblade games because my playtime, as you can see, for Xenoblade games, this is the one I'm doing now, 75 hours so far. This is the one, Xenoblade Definitive Edition, 570 hours. Xenoblade 3, 525 hours. All right. So here's the cool thing about 1. I've been bringing this up with new people who come into the stream all the time, and I'm really happy about this because I'm putting so many people on to the correct game. I say you start with 1. If you like 1, then play 2. If you like 2, definitely play its DLC. And if you liked 2 and its DLC, then play X and Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade X has... No, I can't even say that. That's not true. Okay, so you see this right here? You see this big old horny thing right here? You know what that is? I'll show you what that is. This is a 3D representation, a 3D model of the game's map. You see that horny thing right there? So the game takes place in this massive, massive world. This is one of the things I say why Xenoblade 3 fails to be a good Xenoblade game for me specifically. I think it's a fine game. I think that the side quests are garbage, but the main quest is fine, and it's a decent game playing for that. But one of the things that's amazing about Xenoblade is that if you play Xenoblade 1, it does 2 things beyond what other games do. Like, so this is a giant robot-like monster that has stabbed a giant, like, biological-like monster. And you are living on Bionis, and this is Mechonis. And on Bionis, most of the stuff here is biological, and on Mechonis, most of the stuff here is technological. And on Bionis, you come from a village here, and you're exploring, and you go all throughout this, and it's crazy. The scale of the game is crazy. And like you see here, this is the arm of one of the monsters. Had its arm cut off. This one has a sword stabbed through it. And at some point, you do have to travel all the way across that sword. And you go over to this guy and start doing stuff on this guy. And it's not small. So I think one of the biggest things that Xenoblade is terrain. The terrain is wild. Look at this. Look at this. That is, you're looking at Mechonis off in the distance. Ah, the music, guys. So like you're traveling the world it's crazy. As you're traveling this world, you're doing all this stuff. It's wild. It's wild. All the cool shit you see, all the cool sights. You frequently have these situations where you're like, wow, what the hell is that cool thing over there? And you always get to go over to whatever that cool thing is, right? There's never a time where you're like, oh, what's that cool thing over there? And then you beat the whole game and you never went there. You get to go there. You always get to go there and look at that cool ass thing. Also, it's like a magical game. I'm gonna show you like a couple of visuals here. This is what one of the things I show. So like you come into this swamp here, and when you first get into this swamp, it's just like this dead swamp. Well, it depends on what time of day you get here, because there's a day-night cycle in the game, right? And different monsters are awake during the night than the day and doing things and stuff like that. And the terrain changes in certain ways sometimes too.
This isn't going well.
No, don't give up.
Let's just load to get right back up there. I fell right off. Ain't like Zelda. I don't. It's a JRPG, so not really. So that's one of the unique things about the game is the scale of the game, and the world is just like crazily interesting. The characters are always discussing it. It's a big part of the story. And in the other Xenoblade games, that is a thing as well. Except for Xenoblade 3. The game might as well take place in Utah or Texas or California somewhere. It doesn't really matter where. The setting doesn't matter in Xenoblade 3. Even they'll have these giant stone monsters that are the size of mountains, and they never acknowledge their existence in the game. One fucking time, even in side dialogue. It's jarring. Because in a normal Xenoblade game, like they talk about the world constantly. So this is one of the examples. This is game, it was originally on the Wii U or the Wii, I can't remember. But it's still a pretty game. And I really like how they do like the different terrains and stuff. It's going to take about another 40 seconds for this to, for the shift to happen. So this swamp, you're just in this generic looking swamp. This is one of the worst looking areas of the game. It's like all foggy. You're like, hey, what the hell is going on? This is a foggy ass, nasty ass swamp with green stink lines and orange stink lines and whatever. But as the sun sets, the swamp becomes more and more magic-like. And then the nighttime creatures, like the owls that were sleeping in the trees, they wake up and whatnot. And everything gets all magically weird and shit like that. There's like nothing like this in Xenoblade 3. Like literally nothing. And in Xenoblade 1, there's tons of stuff like this. The world is cool in Xenoblade 1. The world is just there in Xenoblade 3. Now remember, see this little robot here? Like, see how it's targeting his stomach? Well, let me go towards his... Let me go towards like this and show you what I mean by the scale of things. Actually, let's do the... We could do the leg. We could do... But let's do this. This just for a split second with this. Like, the scale of things is crazy. Like, you see all these crazy things and you're like, oh, what about like things way up there and all this stuff way off in the distance? You tend to be able to go just about anything you see. And you end up going there and it's really cool. Where is... Okay, yeah, here we go. I think this here is one of the better examples of like cool things off in the distance and then experiencing it. So you come into this place and you see there's like this weird ocean floating in the sky. There's this giant ass tree off in the distance with like lights on it and stuff like that, and kind of get hints of this stuff over and over again. And yeah, see the tree off in there in the distance, and you know, I can jump over there and I can go down there and visit those crazy waterfalls. That big old tree over there and the big old ocean in the sky, you can go there. And I haven't even gotten to what I consider to be the coolest part of the game yet. And this is like a village, this tree. It's not a tiny village, by the way. This place is absolutely ridiculously massive. It goes way up there. All this village inside of this giant hollowed out tree and whatnot. And if you go up here, oh, there's everything. Xenoblade 3 bringing things together. They didn't really bring anything together for me. So yeah, the scale of this game is really cool. Like big floating city over there, all the way. I probably can't even see it from here because of that in the way. Maybe if I go over here. What level is that thing? 88? Why you gotta be so high level? Yeah, you can kind of see it from here, but not much. There's like, you can see like the top of the head of the monster and whatnot. And like this place, like this giant freaking thing, all this water down here and all these islands and stuff like that. All is like on the, yeah, see there's its head right there. Is all on the back of of this monster, of the giant monster. Like this whole game is massive. Far the scale, but I think one of the coolest things, and this is one of the most unique parts of this game, is this affinity chart. The other game has an affinity chart as well, and some of them have more characters than this, but it does not matter because none of them are none of the Xenoblade games ever were as meaningful as the affinity chart in this game. So an affinity chart in this game, things that you do matter. Like, and like I'm playing Xenoblade X, and when I'm playing Xenoblade X, you walk up to someone and you talk to them, and they're like, "Oh, my brother, he used to not really respect the military too much, but here recently he's telling me that he appreciates my service and things like that." And I was like, "Oh, that's interesting. I can't wait to talk to her brother." I go to talk to her brother, and there's nothing. He doesn't say anything about that. I talked to them multiple times. I've talked to people related to them. It's just, it's detached conversations that don't really matter. Where in this game, you'll talk to someone and it's not even like a big quest, right? It's not even like a big quest where you have to accept things and do things. You'll just have like dialogue choices and whatnot with people. Like, like you'll help these little kids here make friends and whatnot, and or you'll help someone get a job in some place like that, and you like change people's lives in a meaningful way. Like speaking to the NPCs in this game is unlike any other RPG I've ever played, because they're all interlinked in some weird way or another, and speaking to them and the dialogue choices and the things that you do inside the game outside of the dialogue choices as well have a massive effect on these people's lives and how they live them. The NPCs in this game feel way more real than the average game. Like when they have lives that they live. They go to places, they go to their houses at night. You know, they'll like walk into their doors and disappear in their houses at night. In the daytime, when they were supposed to wake up, they wake up, and then they'll walk over here and to some place, and they'll open up their little market stall here, and they'll start working and whatnot, and talk about things or sell things, and you can help them with things related to things, and you get to know all the people of this world, and it's in an interesting, meaningful way, unlike any other RPG I've ever played. Like they have their lives, they do their things. Like the ones who are just called colony resident or whatever, the ones that don't have names, those are nobodies. It's nighttime, there's not a lot of people out at night. Like there's a security guard here. It depends on this is like a small town. This is the starting town in the game, and it's a small town, so not a lot of people are up at night. Kenny is here. He's doing something. I don't remember what Kenny does. He has some routine that he's in the middle of. But they have their little routines and they do their things, and it's really interesting. Like you speak with them and affect their lives in meaningful ways, and that's not really normal in an RPG, but it should be. It feels normal. And then it's weird that you get to Xenoblade 2 and that's gone now. Like it's only there in like a sort of way, and in Xenoblade 3 it's not even there at all. It might as well not even exist. And in Xenoblade X it's kind of there, but like not in a meaningful way. It's so weird. I guess one of the last things I'll show is so more scale stuff. remember the little arm that got cut off here? I say little. Change time. Easier to see off in the distance and whatnot when it's daytime. There's one of the big old robots that you came from. But here, this area map. Oh, here. Let's go here. So, and there's a robot over there, and This is like the fallen arm. Look how big this damn thing is. And there's a little city down there and whatnot with tons of monsters flying all around the place and doing their things. It's real neat. I really, I think Xenoblade 1 is the... And every game after Xenoblade 1 is good in its own way. But none of them really ever quite capture the magic that was Xenoblade 1. It's just not quite there. Everything is just a little less magical. I think Xenoblade 2 is probably my second favorite. But definitely Xenoblade 1's my favorite for sure. And this is not someone who's talking from nostalgic purposes, because I never played the original Xenoblade 1. I played Xenoblade Definitive Edition. And then shortly after that, I played Xenoblade 2 because it was already out. And then not too long after that, like I don't remember how much longer after that, like they were showing that Xenoblade 3 was going to come out, and I was looking forward to playing that. I wanted to play X, but I was like, I want to wait for it to be ported to the Switch so I play a better version of it. But then they never did that until after the Switch was already gone, and they released the Switch 2. Or a couple of months before, I should say. And then they didn't even make a Switch 2 version. What the hell's up with that? 8 years. They had 8 years to port this damn thing to the Switch. Then they wait just a couple of months before Switch 2's out. Couldn't have waited a couple extra months and put it on the Switch 2 and 2 instead. Made it even higher definition and all that. But anyways, yeah. Xenoblade 1 is just a... How's it going, Moritaz? Now, the verdict's still out on Xenoblade X. That's the only one I haven't played to completion yet. But in order of best to worst so far, Xenoblade 1 is best, Xenoblade 2 second best, Xenoblade 3 third best, and Xenoblade X is undecided. Undecided. But look at these giant robots, dude. The whole game takes place on these robot thingies. Like this big ass sword that he's about to plunge into this guy at some point. Poochwee! Rawr! Me arm! Me arm! This isn't a spoiler, by the way. This is like opening cutscene of the game, talking about the lore of the world. And they're like that's the giant sword that's stuck in them like that. That's how they're there forever. They're stuck in that pose. And you like travel across that sword. Like a whole ass big ass map takes place on that sword. I think there's a couple of maps on that sword. And you're like going across the sword to the other, the Mechanis and whatnot. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I say start with Xenoblade 1. It is the definitive Xenoblade game, if you ask me. Every other Xenoblade is less Xenobladey than Xenoblade. And just Xenoblade. But the other ones have their strengths. Like Xenoblade 2, one of the Xenoblade 2 strengths, like the Xenoblade 1 strength is just the world. being incredible. Exploring the world is just so much more interesting. Like I wanted to know more. Like I always wanted to know more. And the people of the world, I always wanted to know more. I wanted to talk to everyone there was, over and over again. I wanted to learn about them. And I did. I learned about them and their lives, and I helped them with some big problems and some small problems and whatnot. And it was all interesting and meaningful. In Xenoblade 2, they introduced this system where there's a lot. They have this thing, this system called blades and drivers, where in the game you only have a very small handful of drivers, like your normal playable list of characters, like 6 characters or something, and those are your drivers. But you have your blades. Now each character can have a lot of different blades. Blades are basically the equivalent of gacha summons in Xenoblade 2, except you don't pay money, and it's built into the lore of the game that there's these people and creatures and aliens and things like that that some people have the ability to hold these magical stones where at the start of the game you don't know where they come from. I'm not going to say because, you know, spoilers. And some people have the ability to draw out the energy and summon the things that are in those crystals. And the things that come out of them are like fully sentient beings. It's not like you're bringing out Ifrit in a Final Fantasy game. No, it's like you're bringing out Bob the Clown. You know, and he's really good at being a clown. Right? Like you bring out like fully sentient people, and they are then bonded to you, and you are the driver, and what you do is you kind of, them being part of you spiritually in some sort of way, I guess you would say, allows them to function and do all these extra things. So you're fighting with them too. It's not Pokemon where it's just you go, you know, I choose you, Mithra, use Thunder Slash. You know, you're like, no, just, you're both doing your thing, right? When you summon one of your blade's doing your thing, you're doing your thing. You can give her commands and whatnot too, as you're doing your thing. But she can do her own thing on her own too. It's neat. And because of that, because of this unique system, and because of they added this weird thing where, because they had so many of these blades, they did this thing where they had a bunch of artists, like a bunch of fancy like famous artists from Japan mostly, make blade designs, and then they made blades based on those designs. So you'll see the character art for the blades is sometimes very different. You'll be like, oh, okay, that, you know what, that kind of reminds me of like the guy who makes Final Fantasy art and stuff like that. That's interesting. It's like, oh wait, what, who, what, that's a completely different art style. That seems like it's right out of like a 1980s anime or something. What's going on? So like when you look at the character art on the drawn art, it is completely different styles sometimes, and it's because there are different artists who made all the different blades. And the interesting part of that is that all of the blades have their own like stories and side quests and things like that. So in Xenoblade 2, you lose the connection with the world's NPCs like you had in Xenoblade 1. It's far more shallower in Xenoblade 2, but you gain so many like fightable side characters that all have their own stories that it kind of makes up for it. And Xenoblade 2 is definitely a wonderful experience. Really enjoyed it. I'm, like I said, verdict's still out on Xenoblade X. I can't really tell you the full story on this as far as how I feel. But on Xenoblade 3, that was the most disappointing in me. I was so excited about Xenoblade 3 because, you know, fresh off of beating Xenoblade 1 and 2, Xenoblade 3 is coming out. I'm looking real forward to this. This is going to be awesome. And I had to take a really long break from the game because I just got bored to hell and back. The side quests, I mean, like I said, literally there's a side quest where you do chores and collect stickers for doing chores. Like, the game is just fucking boring when you do side quests. It's unbelievably the most boring, like, the dialogue is so, I'm just, who wrote this shit? Like, it infuriated me. I would, like, genuinely get upset and frustrated with how bad and boring the side quests were at times in Xenoblade 3. But if you're not the type of person who focuses heavily on doing side content and you tend to just rush through the game, I haven't done that yet with Xenoblade 3, but my theory is that the game's experience would be much more enjoyable if you just did side quests here and there, mostly focused on only doing main character side quests, because main character side quests 9 times out of 10, or no more, like 8 times out of 10, are pretty good. When you get a main character side quest, it's pretty decent. Or side character, or, you know, all the playables, basically all the playable character side quests are pretty decent, with only a few exceptions. But when you get into the side quest, it's just like, okay, like, let me put this in perspective. In this game, I have a save file. I have that is right before the conclusion of a side quest that takes almost the entire game to finish. And it's one of the most memorable side quests in, like, RPG history for me. Like, it's a little side quest with a little cutesy Nippon over the course that takes place over the course of almost the entire game, where you're trying to, like, track down some pollen orb smugglers, basically, and things. And no spoilers, but when you eventually reach the conclusion of the side quest, I enjoyed it so much that I reloaded that save and made sure to keep it separate and never save over it, so that I can occasionally reload the game before I did that, finish the conclusion of that side quest, and then finish the conclusion of that side quest again, because I enjoyed it that much. In Xenoblade 3, they have the same sort of thing. They have a cutesy sort of thing with the side quest, and you're building a giant robot. And I tell you now, I'm not really spoiling anything, but I am going to tell you this side quest and that one, because it's the first off, in Xenoblade X, it's involved. How game chat works, I think you have to be in a game for it to do it. You just press the game chat button. I don't think this game has a game chat button. You press the button and then it says what profile do you want to use for your game chat. I've never used it still because I haven't played an online game that requires game chat yet. This big long side quest in Xenoblade 1, it's meaningful. You're like doing things, you're helping the Nippon, you're helping them discover things and helping them with some problems they're having, and like it's different in all these ways. Like sometimes you're spying on some people and finding some rumors and you're doing things differently every time. Now the version of this side quest in Xenoblade 3 is a fetch quest. It's literally just, I want to build a big robot that's peaceful instead of violent. Okay. You know, this is an RPG game with lots of fighting and giant things, right? It's like, yeah, I want to build a peaceful robot because I don't like violence. It's like, all right, hippie. All right, so yeah, let's do this side quest. And it takes the entire fucking game to finish the side quest. And what are you doing during the side quest? Literally just fetching stuff. Picking up items and turning them into the guy. And then like 3 or 4 times throughout the game, it turns into an actual quest. And it's always like a missing person quest or something. It's like, oh, the person who was working on the big robot's missing. Can you help find them? Oh, it turns out that it was this Nippon thing again. Oh, that poor pesky Nippon guy who just misunderstood. And I'm like, what is going on, man? This is boring. And the ultimate conclusion to this quest that takes the entire game is you finish building the Peace Robot. And the Peace Robot can make other robots not fight and do a little garbage dance that doesn't even look like a dance. And then all the robots are a little peaceful with the peaceful robot. You finish the quest. Yay. It literally changes nothing in the game, by the way. You would think we would use this robot or something, right? No.
We'd like to place that probe just beyond here.
Understood.
Like you waste like 10
We'll
hours
handle
of
the
your
fight.
life.
I'll call you.
So that's about how long that quest takes to do. Like 10 hours of your life to make a hippie robot.
Elma's amazing. She's so strong and professional and beautiful.
It's the most boring things I've ever done.
Huh?
Tatsu know how friend feel. No need for shame about being ineffective and useless lump.
Thanks. I just... Wait, who are you calling a useless lump?
I'm sure Xenoblade 2 probably had its own version of that kind of thing as well. Maybe a few of them, where there's like some side quests that take course of the over the entire game, and you know, have an ultimate type of outcome and things like that based on your actions and things that you've learned. Well, in Xenoblade 3 there is no other outcomes. There's only one outcome, but if there is a quest like that in Xenoblade 2, I've forgotten it. So whatever that quest was in Xenoblade 2, forgettable. Xenoblade 1, one of the most memorable side quests I've ever done in a video game. With some forgettable aspects of it here and there. And in Xenoblade 3, it was a chore that I regret doing. I will never again. Like if I ever replay Xenoblade 3, I will not do that side quest.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
That one time I did that side quest will be the only time I've ever done it in my entire life. One time is enough. It's not even close.
All or nothing.
I can't even be sort of maybe kind of sort of. It would take like, I'd have to be paid a lot of money. Like I'd have to be paid like several real life days worth of wages in order for me to do such a side quest again. Like that was torture.
Move in and do some
All or
damage.
nothing.
Upper hand.
Mount slash!
Ultra slash.
Trust me, I've got this.
I'll give you
Use
everything
an
I've
aura.
got.
Get control of the battle. Sliding.
Slash! Bombardier!
Mechanically, I think Xenoblade 2's DLC has the best combat, in my opinion.
Let's pack some more.
Move in and do some damage.
Iron Prison! Fire Carnival!
I would say the verdict is still out on that, right? I haven't done the DLC of this game. I haven't finished this game yet, but there's no way this game's stuff is going to be better than the DLC of Xenoblade 2. Like, I wish the DLC for Xenoblade 2 was how the base game works, because it was so much more fun than the base game. Now, the base game's combat is fun too, but only as you get deeper into the game. The game was pretty slow, unfortunately. In Xenoblade 2, well, all the Xenoblade games are slow. But Xenoblade 2 is like the slowest, probably. Was it? Was Xenoblade 3 as slow? I don't remember. But, man, the Xenoblade 2's combat takes a long time to get into because it just introduces mechanics so slowly. And on top of that, the tutorial is not good. Like that Xenoblade 2 is the only Xenoblade game I would recommend like pulling up a video and looking for a
Ultra slash.
beginner's guide, spoiler free how to play Xenoblade 2 thing. Because there's a lot of mechanics that the tutorial just doesn't even mention, like attack canceling and stuff, which completely change how the game works. And some of the tutorial is just wrong in Xenoblade 2.
Rising blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Upper hand.
Shadow runner.
Side slash.
Still a great game. I definitely. I'm going to replay Xenoblade 2 soon.
Okay, this should tide me over.
That's so. I like Xenoblade 2 enough that I'm going to replay it again soon.
Opportunity knock.
I'm not sure I'm ever going to replay Xenoblade 1. I mean Xenoblade 3. And I am definitely going to replay Xenoblade 1 at some point too. So I'm not going to get as much out of replaying Xenoblade 2. I mean 1 as I will the other games, I feel like. So I think a big part of the Xenoblade 1 was the wonder of the world and the
Got it. Let's pack some more.
Now, melee attacks.
and the people, you know.
All or nothing.
I feel like Xenoblade 1 will be more boring the second time for sure. Because I'll start to remember people's. Because like for a lot of the people I've forgotten who they were and whatnot. But then like I walked up to that one guy, Kenny guy, and I remember Kenny. I remember doing some things with Kenny. I remember the broad strokes of how I helped Kenny out and whatnot. And some of the people associated with Kenny.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Don't give them time to breathe.
So as it goes on, I'm likely going to remember more and more of the people and how they're connected and associated with each other. And when that happens, it won't be as exciting, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll try to do different outcomes, I don't know. Like maybe I'll try to be weird and answer the questions and help people in ways that I would not have tried to help them. Or I'll be like, oh yeah, the first time I played this, I definitely would have done this. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna do this instead and see what's different. Like, people will probably break up and die and start dating people who they weren't dating before, or who knows.
Rising blade, it's on now. Where's the distance? Got it. Let's pack some more punch.
You have a nice one, DLC gamer.
Move in and keep the
Ooh, what's
rhythm
this?
going.
Got it. Let's pack some more punch.
Tornado blade, deal weapon damage within an aura, boost TP. I wonder how much it boosted by.
Backslash. Side slash. On my mark. Fire.
We'll find out here.
Shadow strike.
Let's go pick a fight with this guy too. Excuse me, I need to pick a fight with you.
Close in.
Alright.
Now it's my turn.
So I have one level of this tornado blade. I'm gonna try to get a second level of it.
Upper hand.
Then I'm gonna use my TP ability.
Fire shadow runner.
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
Moving in.
Alright, here we go. Use the TP ability.
Defensive stance.
Shadow
Alright, so I have.
All right. I'm ready.
Wait, am I?
Now tackle it up close.
Yeah, that gave me a lot of TP.
Use an aura.
I'm back up to full TP immediately.
Side slash.
That was pretty good.
Upper hand.
Rising blade.
You can do it.
plus with an aura boost TP. And that's what this is, right? That's an aura ability. So I used this, which gave me an aura, and then I used that, which gave me the TP.
Shadow Slash! Side Slash! Move in and do some damage.
Shadow Runner. Payload.
Am I trying to do a specific thing? I just been attacking. Maybe they want me to break a certain part of their body or something.
Rising Blade.
Hot Slash. Wild
Side Slash!
Body and soul are
Alright, well, I'm just gonna do something here. I'm just gonna use this,
Feel the energy.
and I'm gonna use this,
fire.
then I'm gonna use this.
All right. I'm ready to unload on.
Slash.
Flame grenade.
Upper hand!
Rising Blade. Ultra Slash.
I can't seem to get fired up.
Oh, we're done. Grab people. You're right. Grab people. Bro, Jack in the Box keeps getting closer and closer to where I live. I used to live in St. Louis, and there was a Jack in the Box. There were Jack in the Box there when I was a kid. Now it's been a long ass time since I've lived in St. Louis. And a long ass time since I've had Jack in the Box. And I don't know if their gross, disgusting, but yet delicious, greasy ass tacos are just as good as they were when I was a kid. But they're getting closer and closer. Maybe one day we're gonna have a Jack in the Box around here. And if that happens, I'm gonna eat some greasy ass tacos and see what they taste like. My mom texted me about it, that's why. She was reminiscing about the Jack in the Box tacos. I gotta text my mom real quick. There we go. Aurora. And Aurora. Holy moly. Coming for me? Let them come. Let them come.
Wow, you carved through those guys like butter. That's amazing.
We'll get right on installing the data probe, ma'am.
And we'll keep an eye on the area so you can focus on your work. Things seem to be going well.
Thanks to you. We should have this baby ready to rock in just a few minutes.
Oh my god, it's a giant thing.
Holy crap! Sidon, we gotta get out of here!
Go if you want. I'm not moving until this thing is finished.
Huh? You got a death wish or what?
Hell, I'm just a mimeosome, right? Why not die for blame?
Alright.
What do you two?
After this side quest, I'm gonna have to head out for the day, guys. You know, the Sundays are my short days.
Guys.
I got some stuff I gotta take care of.
Come on, let's keep that thing away from them.
Nod and say there's nothing gets past you. Say you'll kick enough ass for everyone.
What confidence!
Let's put it to work.
You want to go? Whatever the hell you are. You want to go?
Strike hard.
What the hell am I targeting? I'm targeting an appendage. Does it say? Oh shit! She's already toppled and shit.
All or nothing.
Lay down some cover fire.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Fire carnival. Side slash.
Okay, I'm targeting its head.
Back slash.
Front slash.
That
Ultra slash.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Got it. Let's pack some more punch.
Sorry, could I get some backup?
Trash talk.
All right. I feel the energy.
Shadow strike. Sliding slinger.
Get your adrenaline going. Wild smash.
Alright, let's taunt.
Infuriate.
Aura.
Move in and do some damage.
Uppercut.
All or nothing.
Hadouken.
All right. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now, my turn.
Fire carnival.
Lighting fire.
Rising blade.
Trash talk.
Shadow
Flame
strike.
grenade.
Stop now. Melee attacks.
Let's lay into it.
Ultra slash. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Primer.
Backslash. Side slash.
Now follow with a real bone crush.
Sliding slinger.
Let's lay into it.
Rising blade.
Side slash.
Backslash.
Upper
This guy has a lot of health.
Could I get some backup?
What am I targeting now?
Shadow strike.
Oh, his leg. Alright. Everybody concentrate on his back left leg.
Sliding nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Wild smash.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Moving in.
Infuriate.
On my mark. Fire.
Early bird.
I'm punching a hole in you.
That's an attention. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Got it. Let's pack some more punch.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Melee attacks.
Oh, his claw? Alright, yeah, everybody concentrate on his claw. Alright.
That's slash. Move in and
Got
keep
it.
the rhythm going.
Let's pack some more punch.
Side slash.
Fire carnival.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Upper
Hey,
hand.
no, whatever the hell that is.
Sliding
That's
down.
a big help.
What the hell's going on? All my abilities are locked.
Got it. Let's pack some more
Nice.
punch.
Move in and do some damage.
Iron prison. Side slash.
Shadow strike.
What the hell's going on? I've got like permanently locked abilities here.
Side slash.
Alright, here we go.
Infuriate.
Backslash.
Offensive. Focus your mind. Put up an order. All right.
Upper hand.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Let's lay into it.
Slide nice. Move in and do some
Blade.
damage.
That is entirely too much health.
Side
Level 19, not level 1000.
I'm punching a hole in
Fire
you.
carnival.
Shadow strike.
Hit him again for me. What? Got him. Lay down some cover
Primer.
fire.
My body and soul are a quiver. Target in sight.
Yeah, debuff shouldn't last for 30,000 years, though.
Side slash.
Like, you might as well just take my controller away from me. It's boring.
He's healing.
Rising blade.
Trash talk.
Sorry. I gotta hit this first.
Early
Wild
bird.
smash.
Now follow with
Hello,
a real
upper hand.
bone.
Lay into it.
Got it. Let's pack some
Shadow
more punch.
strike.
Shooting star.
Slide back with momentum. Move in and
Leave
keep
this
the
to
rhythm
me.
going.
Got it. Let's pack some more punch.
Melee attacks.
All or nothing.
Fire carnival. Almost down.
Infuriate.
Not out, you guys.
My
Offensive.
adrenaline's rising.
I need healing. Yes.
Oh my
Now tackle
lord.
it up
Right
close.
at range now, if I were you.
Bro, did I really have to go flying that far?
Got it. Let's crack some more.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Sliding slinger. Shadow strike.
Man knocked me about 1,000 feet.
Now, melee attack.
All or nothing.
Maybe 100,000 feet.
Not do that. Side slash.
Hit him again for me!
Upper hand.
I don't think we're gonna break that claw, even though I've been attacking it for about 20 minutes.
Backslash. Side slash. Sliding slinger.
Ultra slash.
Fire carnival!
That put a dent in him. Move in
God,
and keep the rhythm
Let's
going.
pack some more punch. There's no substitute for re.
That was entirely too
All
long
right.
of a fight.
Looks like the probe is up and running.
Now data from this area can be uploaded to Frontier Nav.
It wouldn't have been possible without your help.
No kidding. The rumors don't do your team justice.
Don't sell yourselves short. It was your team as much as ours that saw this mission through.
Tatsu definitely gets similar vibe from these two.
Was that all you needed then?
Yes, we're all good now. We'll finish a few calibrations and then head back.
All right, team. Move out.
Yes, ma'am.
Move out. And with that, even though the quest I think technically is not done, it definitely is not done technically. That's gonna have to be it for today. I have to get ready and head out. So you guys have a nice one. Thank you guys very much for coming. I appreciate it. I hope to see you guys the next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Be there, be square. Where? I don't know. I will be playing Blood Omen for a day. I haven't played it for the whole week, and I want to play it, so I want to kind of go back and forth between the two games. I've been playing nothing but this for a whole week. But I am in the middle of a quest, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Have a nice one, everyone. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Bye.